In the heart of a bustling city, surrounded by skyscrapers and flashing neon lights, lived a young woman named Maya. From the outside, Maya's life seemed perfect. She had a well paying job, a modern apartment, and a calendar filled with social events. But deep inside, she felt lost, like a leaf caught in the wind, drifting without direction. One evening, after another exhausting day of deadlines and meetings, Maya found herself at a small park she had never noticed before. She sat on a bench under a sprawling oak tree, staring at the city skyline. An old man sat beside her, whittling a piece of wood with a small knife. "You look troubled," the man said without looking up. Maya hesitated, but then blurted out, "I don't even know who I am anymore. Everything's moving so fast, and I'm just trying to keep up." The man nodded knowingly. This world is a loud place. Everyone's rushing, chasing something, but not many stop to ask why. "Do you know why you're running?" Maya shook her head. "I don't. I just don't want to fall behind." The old man chuckled. "Let me tell you a story." He pointed to the oak tree above them. "This tree has stood here for over 100 years. But when it was just a seed, it didn't grow by rushing to compete with the other trees. It found its own rhythm. Its roots reached down to find water. Its branches stretched up to find sunlight. It didn't look at the other trees. It simply grew true to itself." Maya frowned. "But how do I find my rhythm? Everything around me feels so chaotic." The man handed her the piece of wood he had been carving. It was shaped like a small compass. "You have your own compass," he said, "but it's buried under the noise. To find yourself, you must quiet the world around you and listen to the one within." Maya took his words to heart. Over the next few weeks, she made small changes. She began waking up early to watch the sunrise, journaling her thoughts, and disconnecting from social media. She tried new hobbies: painting, hiking, even learning to play the guitar. Slowly, she discovered things that sparked joy and curiosity. One weekend, Maya hiked up a nearby mountain. At the summit, she stood alone, gazing at the sprawling city below. For the first time in years, she felt a sense of peace. She realized she didn't have to follow the frantic pace of the world. She could create her own path, guided by what truly mattered to her. Maya returned to the city with a newfound clarity. She didn't quit her job or move to the countryside. Instead, she set boundaries. She spent more time with loved ones, pursued her passions, and said no to things that didn't align with her values. People began noticing the change in her. She seemed grounded, radiant, and purposeful. When they asked her how she did it, she would smile and say, "I found my compass." In a world that never stops spinning, Maya's story reminds us of an essential truth. The key to finding yourself isn't in keeping up with the world, but in stepping back to reconnect with your own heart. The answers you seek are within. You just need to slow down, listen, and let your inner compass guide you home.